to be playing Hero Book 1, Chapter 10. After your showdown with Caleb, you and your friends do everything you can to save Talos. Will he pull through? Alright, so Hero has been away for a minute, and I'm so happy that it's back. Hero, Volume 1. Chapter 10, Recovery. Back at the headquarters, Kenji lies sprawled out on the couch, wincing as Dak looks over his injury. Caleb really did a number on Kenji with that jet of flame. The good news is he'll live. Yes, babe. Thank God. Assuming, of course, that I could find a way to get this hole closed up. What? How's that good news? Ugh. Hey, don't get so worked up. You only make it worse. You really don't know how to help him, Dax? Well, it's complicated stuff. His body's in survival mode, so he's stuck in bronze form until his condition stabilizes. Well, I'm not sure if we're patching up a human here or a hunk of metal. Probably both. I'm a human. Can't you just stitch me up or something? Right now, you're more metal than man. Conventional medicine has kind of gone out the window. Could Hazel be of any help? Isn't biology her expertise? Dax considers for a moment. You know, she could, but we can't just tell her that Riley and Kenji are both superheroes. Yeah, let's not do that. Why can't she know? Honestly, no. Because I was about to say, I think I can't trust her, but I remember in the last chapter at the end, she worked with, Silas. Like, she gave him, like, information, so... I don't know if I can really trust her because of that now, so... Unless people who know our secret identities, the safer we'll all be. That's just how it is. Amen. And the safer Hazel will be too. We don't want to put her at risk, especially since she's working with Silas. Just then your phone vibrates with the oncoming text. People are talking about how Kenji disappeared from the grounds opening last night. I'm making a statement to the press about it this afternoon. I could use some backup if you're available. Sorry guys, Grayson needs my help. Will you be fine here without me? Sure, I need to talk to Hazel before we can proceed anyway. I'll try not to die while you're gone. Ouch, talking still hurts. Poppy, make sure he doesn't talk too much. Own it. Great, I'm gonna go home and shower. Probably best not to go on live TV looking like this. 40 minutes later, you step out of the shower and look through your closet for something to wear. What to wear? What to wear? This seems like a good opportunity for a style upgrade. Okay, well, let's see what we got. Tired of your old look? Now's your chance to upgrade your everyday outfit. That is sweet. Not sweet. A second thought, I'm comfortable with what I have on. Saving for those dates. You leave your apartment and hurry over to Prescott Industries. Grayson meets you outside. Riley, you made it. Of course I did. When have I ever let you down? Good point. Are you nervous? Nervous? Please, I'm not afraid of a bunch of reporters. A little. Let's be honest. Me too. I'm not concerned about their questions regarding Kenji leaving early last night. But if they ask about my dad's plans for Bayside, well, let's just hope they don't do that. Somehow that doesn't seem likely. If it does come up, what do you think I should say? I mean, if I come out in opposition to my dad's agenda, I have no idea how he'll respond. He'll probably throw fists. I think you should speak from the heart, please. Say, no, speak from the heart. I mean, it's not like your dad ever considered how you feel when he gave his interview last night. Why should you worry about how he'll respond? You know what, Riley? You're right. Of course I am. I hope they ask me about my vision for Bayside, because I'm going to tell the truth, no matter what my dad has to say about it. That's right. That's the spirit. Hey! Together, you and Grace head inside and cross the lobby towards the Prescott Industry press room. As you step into the room, Marjorie approaches the mic and clears her throat. Ahem, Prescott Industries would... I mean, Mr. Prescott will now be answering questions regarding the opening of the Grand last night. And nothing else, so don't even try asking. The reporters look taken back as Grayson hurries forward to take the mic from Marjorie. Stop the presses! Oh, thanks, Marjorie. I think Riley and I could take it from here. Thank you all for being here. My sister and I will be happy to take your questions. Why did Master Kross abandon the opening of your club last night? Have you had a professional falling out? Are you single? What? Who asked that? Wow, okay, lots of questions. As for Kenji Kaitlyn is concerned, he had a personal matter to attend to. As you may have heard, his mother, D.A. Michael Kaitlyn, was attacked by the man on fire last night. Then why did no one else see him with her last night? Grayson shoots you an imploring look and you step up to the microphone. Because, well, you see, he couldn't make it in time. He was there, actually. It's not your business. No, I'm not going to say that. I mean, he was. I don't know what to say. No, eyewitnesses saw him anywhere in the vicinity. Only the superheroes Talos and Dark Avenger came to the DA's aid. I mean, you know, so eyewitnesses can be wrong. Were you there? Do you have proof? No, but... Exactly. Next question. Ooh, shot her down. I have another question, actually, Mr. Prescott. Last night, you and your father seemed to present wildly different visions for the future of Bayside. Would you care to clarify your position? I was hoping you asked about that, actually. You were? Yes, I was. Here's what I had to say on that score. I can't endorse my father's comments regarding Bayside. He had discussed his plans with me earlier, and I made it very clear that I wasn't on board. A ripple of murmurs passes through the gathered reporters, and even Majuri looked shocked. You mean to say that you won't support your father's development of Banshees for Bayside? That's correct. The remarks you made last night do not reflect me or my business. Now, if you excuse me, I have nothing more to say on the subject. But what about your father? What would he say? Grayson, wait! The reporters hound Grace as he turns the Strauss way to the lobby of Prescott Industries. You and Majuri hurry to keep up. Well, Grayson, what were you thinking? Your father would be furious. Too bad he shouldn't have given that interview last night. He shouldn't even have been there. Riley, talk some sense to him, will you? I actually told him to do... I actually told him to speak from his heart, so you can't be asking me for aid. Grayson, I'm proud of you. That was awesome. You might want to be less aggressive now. I'm gonna praise you. Thank you, Riley. Ugh! Have you both gone mad or what? Need I remind you that excuse me. Need I remind you that Silas Prescott is our boss? Then he could fire me. But I won't let Riley or you or anyone take the fall for this. This is my decision. I can't deal with this. I need to get to work. I suddenly have a ton of fires to put out. The tabloids are going to have a field day with this. Her Grayson can reply. Majuri stalks away, her heels clicking over the polished floor of the lobby. So, how did that feel? Honestly, pretty great. Hey. Thanks for giving me the courage to say what I really felt, Riley. Oh, you're welcome. I'm just glad I was here to witness it. And take claim. I'm sorry I can't stick around. See you on Monday? Sure. See you. Whew. Hurry back to the clock tower to find Poppy at the computer. She smiles as she comes in. Riley, you're just in time. Kenji grows and waves half-heartedly from the table. Hey, my man. Hey, guys. What did I miss? Where's Dax? Ooh, I'm so glad you asked. Computer, bring up visuals from Dax's button cam. A soothing automated voice sounds for your upgraded tech system. Acknowledge Poppy. Open a video feed from Agent Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye, is that what he calls himself? A high definition video pops up on one of your largest monitors. The video shows the view from a table at a lively cafe. Clock Tower, this is Eagle Eye. I've secured a table at Starbeam's Coffee. Hazel should be here any minute. Turn to Poppy. Eagle Eye. That insists on choosing his code name. Of course he did. Hazel enters the frame and takes a seat across from Dax with a mug of coffee, smiling. Hey Dax, I'm surprised to hear your call. What's up? Dax, you should open with some small talk, science talk, sweet talk. Um, Maybe some science talk. I'm not really a big fan of small talk. Like, how's the weather? I was hoping to ask you about a scientific query that popped into my head the other day. Also, this is about work? Actually, no, I just had a pretty complicated question. You're one of the only people I can nerd out with. Plus, you're like literally the best at this stuff. Oh, well, thank you. You want the margin display, you notice a slight blush in Hazel's cheeks. Ask away. So there's a lot of superhumans coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, I noticed. And some of them could change their bodies into inorganic materials like the guy who changes into rock. Yeah, that's totally who I meant. You know who? I'm wondering how healing works for him in that state. Oh, fascinating question. If hypothetically he had a major energy injury with significant rock tissue loss, can he be repaired by molecularly bonding more rock material to his body? Hazel laughs, almost spitting a mouthful of her coffee. Come on, Dax, bond more rock material if you want to kill him, maybe. Wait, what do you mean kill him? How? Wow, Dax, you seem very invested in this. Oh no, she's starting to suspect something. Quick, Dax, tell Hazel you were asking for a friend. No, no, a superhero fanboy. I mean, maybe planning something secret. No, uh, superhero fanboy. I feel like that would make the most sense. Let's see. Yeah, I'm such a fan of these superhumans. I want to learn all I can about them. Their strength, their weaknesses, their stats. Oh yeah, I totally agree. You do? Yeah, I'm a scientist after all, and superhumans piqued my curiosity. So about the healing problem. Right, you can't just add any old stone to his body. This is all theoretical, but the stone matter you add would have to be infused with prism energy, otherwise it wouldn't change with him as he transforms. You can imagine how that could be a problem. So you're saying it wouldn't be possible without the prism gate, hypothetically speaking, of course. You just have to keep adding the hypothetically. Well, maybe not. I'm not really supposed to say anything, but the team is working on a serum that's irradiated with prism energy, which used correctly can impart that energy to other organisms or substances. That's sort of a liquid prism. That that's incredible. That might be exactly what he needs, hypothetically. It's like adding in allegedly. Like when you talk about a rumor and then you're like, allegedly this person did this, allegedly this person said that. Thanks. Prescott has been keeping it very hush hush though. All of our research and samples are stored in a secure warehouse in a Bayside district. Bayside, of course. But don't tell anyone that, and don't tell anyone I told you. Secret safe with us. We got to find that warehouse. That serum could be the key to healing Kenji. I bet we could track down the warehouse with Dax's equipment. Yes, mission accomplished. Eagle Eye Renewal back at HQ. Thanks so much, Hazel, but I gotta go. So soon? Is something wrong? Party and stuff. Alright. Dax is floundering. It's up to us to save him. Dax, tell Hazel Riley needs you, Poppy needs you, you feel sick. No, don't say Poppy needs you. Don't. You feel sick. No, that's obvious. Just say I need you. Riley needs me. Typical needy clingy. What? Okay, you didn't have to add in all that extra. Always begging for me to help. Oh, you're such a good friend. Well, don't let me keep you. Yes, yes. Needy? Clingy? I guess no good deed goes unpunished. True. Later that night, Dax and Poppy managed to track down a possible address for the warehouse Hazel mentioned, and you set out to find it. After soaring halfway across North Bridge, you flew through an open skylight and find yourself in a deathly quiet storage facility. Dax, Poppy, I've arrived. This looks like the place. If Hazel and her team are storing the materials in the Bayside District, this is the most likely location. Anything you can find on the serum will be helpful. A sample, some notes, anything. Suddenly a voice sounds from around the corner. You flatten yourself to a nearby wall and hide as a hooded man approaches talking on his phone. Oh, who are you? Yep, the goods were right where you said they'll be. Nah, no one saw us. You hired professionals, remember? Hell yeah. Once this liquid prison hits the streets, it's gonna be wild. We took it off. Enough for our army. It's been loaded up in a truck as we speak. Guys, it looks like some criminals beat me here and they're still in the serum. You got to stop them. You step out from the shadows to confront the thieves. Hey, that doesn't belong to you. Time to face justice. You're about to catch a beat down. Oh, that sounds badass. Say it. Choose the hard way, punk. I dare you. Punk? Hey, no. Oh, hold up. You're a Dark Avenger. Hex, yeah. He turns ghost white as his eyes widen, then turns and sprints away. Get back here. You lean for a push away from the ground, taking flight after the criminal. Dropping down, you corner him as you close and he reaches to his waist. Stay the hell away from me, freak. He draws a pistol and levels it at your chest. Oh, no, no, no. Dodge, I don't know. You lean out of the way as fast as you can, but you're not fast enough. Dang. Bang. The bullet slams into your shoulder, nearly knocking you off balance. Careful, Riley, you don't have super speed. Of course I don't. Once in pain, you swat the gun out of the thug's hand, sending it flying. I don't have time for this. I'm out of here. The man turns and runs. He makes his way towards a loaded bay where an idling van awaits his driver yelling from the front. He jumps into the passenger seat and the driver steps on the gas. You fly towards the warehouse doors to block their escape. Out of the way, hero. The van speeds towards you with no sign of stopping. Don't run away. What? Stand my ground. You slam your hands on the hood as the van makes contact. Oof. You dig in your heels as the engine revs, straining against you. You push against the van with all your might, making the wheels skid and the hood crumple under your super strength. Oh, hell no! Ha! With one final push, you heave it to the side, sending it skidding into a wall with a crunch. The rear doors open up, revealing scattered stacks of metal cases. The badly bruised hooligan pops one open and pulls out a syringe. I'm tired of this. Time to see what this liquor prison could do. He rolls up his sleeve and pushes the needle into his bare forearm, wincing. That's it. I can feel it working. Uh-oh, this could be very, very bad. Die, hero. He charges at you. Punch him? I don't know. Yeah. You drive your fist out the hood on him. And he catches it, squeezing your fist in the superhumanly strong grip. Ah. He flings you aside with ease. Okay, do-over. I need a do-over. This is bad. The guy's got powers? What's wrong, Dark Avenger? Weren't expecting a fair fight, were you? The thief grabs wooden crates and debris and begins hurling them at you. You barely manage to shield yourself from blow after blow. I can't keep this up forever. You have to end this fight now. The hooligan grabs a 6-foot-tall shipping crate and hoists it over his head menacingly. Square up, hero. When I'm done with you, everyone's gonna know my name. You steel yourself and march towards him. And we lost the fight. But the pain from your wounds flare up, rendering you to do-over. Give me a do-over. It's over. Game over, please. Suddenly the thief's knees begin to shake, his arms begin to falter. But, wait, what? No, what's happening? He drops the crate with the crash, stumbling to the ground. The serum's effects must be wearing off. Forget this, I'm out of here. The thief scrambles back into the van in a panic, but the driver revs the engine. The van skids off into the night, its rear door is still hanging open. The serum. One of the vials swirls across the floor of the van and flies out the back. You dive after it, soaring towards the ground and catching the subtle just before it hits the ground. Whew, I got one, Dax. Now a moment too soon. Kenji's not looking good, and we'll need that serum to save him. Hurry back. On my way. Well, I failed. Back at the watchtower, Dax nervously holds a glass beaker over a butane torch to synthesize the serum with the melted bronze ingot. This would be a lot easier if we had the proper equipment. Working carefully, he applies the vicious metallic solution to Kenji's wounds like a poultice. It glows with a soft pink light before absorbing into his torso. I think it worked. Kenji, try turning back to normal. Okay. Kenji sits up on the makeshift operating table and closes his eyes. A ripple of energy passes over his body as he returns to human form. You popping ducks all in the close suspected place where Kenji's injury had been, only to find it completely healed over. Oh, no scar or anything. That's incredible. How do you feel? I feel great, but how? Once you combine the bronze with the serum, your body accepts it as part of you, sort of like giving someone a skin graft or reattaching someone's fingers. Thanks for that mental image, Stacks. So does this mean you can just add metal to my body? Can I? Because I wouldn't mind trying out a few upgrades. You're going to have to find someone else for that. Relax, I was just kidding. That said, this does raise some interesting questions. How exactly? It's just, well, I never really made the connection that Kenji's physical form was so malleable, you know? I wonder. Dash scratches his chin absentmindedly, staring out through the clock face at the night sky. You wonder? Nothing, never mind. Right now, we got much more important things to deal with. Kenji's phone buzzes and he checks it to find a screen full of missed texts and calls. You could say that again, I'm almost freaking out. I guess she heard about me bailing on the club opening. She's not happy that I didn't take her home from the hospital today. Uh-oh, that's not good. I guess what she wants to get dinner tonight and she wants to have a talk. Uh-oh. I expect to get some more of that serum ready, Dax. I think Michael's going to finish what Caleb started. Kenji looks up at you, clearly nervous. You had my back last night, Riley, and today you saved my life again. Yeah. Tried to rescue me a third time. You're really? What? Dinner with you and you're my hell yeah. Oh, for Kenji. When are we going? It's right now, okay? Ready when you are. I suppose I should change out my suit and you should put on some clothes. Not that I don't mind your naked form. Right, clothes. Good call. You and Kenji arrive at the restaurant and the maitre d' shows you to a table in the back where Michael Capistraw sits perusing the menu. Here goes nothing. Michael says nothing as you and Kenji take your seats, her face hidden behind the large menu. So what looks good? Michael closed her menu with a snap and lays it on the table, her lips pursed. What? I'll tell you what doesn't look good. My only son dropping out of law school to pursue a career in, well, I don't know what you call it, debauchery? Mom, only to give that up within a matter of days. Mrs. Catastrophe, it wasn't like that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the hospital after a superhero mamma nearly incinerated me, not to learn about your latest screw-up on the evening news. I'm fine, by the way. Not that you care. You should have seen the look on the nurse's face when I told her no one would be coming to pick me up. I've never been more humiliated in my life. I look around easily as some of the diners seated nearby start to take notice. I don't know why you insist on behaving this way, Kenji. It's like you're simply allergic to responsibility or... Look, Mom, I'm sorry, okay? I don't know what else I could say, especially since you don't seem particularly interested in listening to me. Aiko shuts her eyes and takes a deep breath, rubbing her temples distractedly. Look, Kenji, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know how to talk to you about this behavior, and I shouldn't have to. You should know better. But... let's forget it. I need to make a call. Okay. And I'm just sitting there. As Michael gets up from the table, she glances in your direction as though noticing you for the first time. Why are you here? Wow. Well, I'm Kenji's boyfriend. Forget it. I don't really care. An awkward silence hangs between you and Kenji as Michael strides away. That didn't go very well. No, it did not. But I don't know what I could possibly say to her, you know? If only I could tell her the truth, that I was there for her, that I left the club to save her. Well, that's not an option. Maybe you should tell her. Honestly, I feel like she deserves to know because she is his mom, but if she does, push him away, Or it's all like, you're not my son, then, that's on her. At least you told her, so. You heard Dax earlier, that only put her in danger. I'm sorry, Kenji, no one ever said being a hero would be easy. Yeah, but no one said it would destroy my relationship with my mom either. What should I say? Do I try to come up with some excuse or just accept responsibility for something I didn't do? I think you should accept responsibility, come up with the excuse. Dang, I really don't know. This is really hard. I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe you should accept responsibility and just be all like, okay, I'll do better next time. I don't know. But I don't like that idea of just coming up with an excuse. Because that really does sound like you're just trying to like get out of the situation, avoiding the problem. Even though I didn't do anything wrong. Honestly, Kenji, everything is not black and white. Even though you didn't do anything wrong, being a hero means making sacrifices for the people we love. Even when those sacrifices aren't particularly glamorous. Wow, when did you get so wise, Riley? Life. Such is life. I've always been this way, you just never asked. A few minutes later, Michael returns to the table and slips her phone back into her purse, looking exasperated. Okay, where were we? Look, Mom, before you say anything else, I just want to apologize. I know I've let you down a lot this year, dropping out of school and now all this, and I'm sorry. You have every right to be mad at me, but all I can do is say sorry and try to be better. Yep. Michael looks like she's about to argue that hesitates, frowning. I'm sorry too. I know I've been hard on you. Maybe I've asked too much now and then. To be honest, I'm not even really that upset about you dropping out of law school. You're not? No, it just hurt me that you didn't tell me about it first, or came to me for advice or anything. We used to actually talk about things, Kenji. Now I feel like all we do is argue. I don't want it to be that way. I don't either, Mom. And let's do better from now, okay? Okay. Oh. Michael smiles for the first time that night and looks back down at her menu. So are we going to eat though? No, what do you say we order something? I'm starving. Riley, what are you having? Oh, I don't know yet. Let's see. This is nice. This is really nice. After dinner, the three of you step out onto the sidewalk together. Michael hails the cab while you and Kenji wait. Well, Kenji, Riley, thank you for a wonderful evening. I'm glad we did this. Hey, we passed things up between Michael and Kenji. Oh, I'm so happy, though. Because honestly, seeing these type of relationships where, the child and the parent like don't get along, they always argue, like I honestly don't like seeing that, because I do feel like a parent and a child should be, like being able to support each other, talk about anything, because I have a really good relationship with my mom, and so I would go to her for anything, and I honestly just can't imagine an alternative world where I can't go to her to talk about anything, her not supporting me or anything like that. So I really do want to see more people, just have a good relationship with their parents, but I know it's, not possible, because my mom doesn't have a good relationship with her parents, my grandparents, so it sucks. It really does, but I'm happy I was able to do this for Kenji and his mom. Me too. Thanks for everything, Mrs. Ross. You keep an eye on him for me, okay, Riley? I will. Michael climbs to the cab and gives a small wave before she's whisked off down the street. Kenji turns to you, grinning. I think that went rather well, don't you? Definitely. Sorry, you're really going to keep an eye on me? Heck yeah! You bet you're definitely need some supervision, especially when you look like that. You say that. Kenji steps close with a sly smile on his lips. I could say the same about you. Ooh, kiss him. You pull Kenji to a gentle kiss, laying your hand on his chest as your lips find his. Just then your phone buzzes for the text from Dax. Dang, cock blocking though. Is that you or me? It's me, sorry. Dax wants me back at headquarters ASAP. Too bad, guess we'll have to continue this some other time. Works for me. Anyways, that was fun. A short while later, you return to the clock tower to find Dax and Poppy waiting for you. What's so urgent? We have a problem. We need to find a solution. What's the problem? This so-called liquid prism, the thoughts of this stuff hitting the streets is exactly pleasant. It's a nightmare. I mean, I can handle a couple bad guys, no problem, but when you get those bad guys superpowers, that's a whole different story. At least you can tell us to even the odds a bit, though, right? It's only evening odds if they're up against two of these guys. What if there are 3 or 4, or there are other numbers greater than 2? We get it, Dax. I'm screwed. Wait a second. I might just have an idea. If you want to take on a whole bunch of superpower lowlights, you're going to need to come at them with a team of your own. What? And 2 people is exactly a team. You need to do some recruiting. What? Recruiting? But who? I'll start with someone who can make these big fights a little more manageable. Someone who knows, I don't know, slow things down a bit. Oh, she's talking about the mysterious girl. You can't mean the girl from the club? The one who stole my super suit? That's exactly who I mean. Well, looks like we're going to be recruiting her next time then. So anyways, this was a fun chapter. And again, I really am happy I paid the diamonds to, patch Kenji and his mom's relationship up. Again, a little smoochy. So I can't wait to see what happens next. And I'm so happy that Hero is back because I missed it. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Hero. Stay frosty. Bye bye.